in the world, I still got a lot more to prove. Now I'm coming out, swinging for your throat in the ring. Standing there bleeding, yeah, you know what I bring, you know what I mean? Dark when the bell is rung, cause it's a little too late now to get up and run. You're broken every part of me. I'm putting it up in down. I keep rising higher, higher, higher now. Don't fuck with me. Never gonna hold me down. I keep rising higher, higher, higher. The world can't stop me now. Calm before the storm. I was born for more, now you got me ready for war. Remember my name, everybody out of my way. Back up or get knocked out, this ain't a game. Cause I never stay down when they push me around. See the world stand up when they give you the crown. Now it's go time, do or die, dead or alive. You can try to kill me, but I will survive. I will survive. You're broken every part of me. I'm putting everything down. I keep rising higher, higher, higher now. Don't fuck with me. Never gonna hold me down. I keep rising higher, higher, higher. The world can't stop me now. You can't stop me. Can't stop me. No, 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 you can't stop me. I'm bloodied and I'm beaten down. I keep rising higher, 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 higher. You've broken every part of me. I'm bloodied and I'm beaten down. I keep rising higher, higher, higher now. Don't fuck with me. Never gonna hold me down. I keep rising higher, higher, higher. The world can't stop me now. Can't stop me, no, can't stop me.
So first off, I want to thank State of Mind for letting us use their song. Jesus Christ, Can't Stop Me.
God damn. Plug the song, thank them, and then can't even remember what it is.
Hey, I went blank for a second.
We're on a roll. Starting off strong.
Right. So yeah, there we were.
Hey guys, welcome to the Ale Train Fighters. I know we've been offline for a while, but now we're on WO Entertainment. So if you guys don't know, I'm Don, and that's Athen.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Oh, so what do you got for us today? I mean, so I know the show is pretty much, I mean, it's brand spanking new to WO, and we're going to do things a little bit differently. So I know everybody comes from all shapes, creeds, and colors, and we kind of noticed that, I mean, me and Athen are gamers, and we also have like a geeky side to us. So we noticed that that facet of our personalities weren't being reached out. So we decided to start the show up. Yeah, sometimes. Well, actually, I was. So, I mean, I'm a lot better-ish. I mean, I don't want to tell you what's all in this giant cup, but yeah, it's not just soda or water. Yeah, Athen, you got a story for us to kick us off?
Yeah, why not? We could go with how about the rocks that look like Cookie Monster. Oh shit, why did I say
Okay.
So let me see if I can get that on share screen right quick, just so we can, there we go. All right. So this set of rocks right here.
Oh, Jesus.
Back to thing. So yeah, they absolutely positively do in fact look like Cookie Monster. So, which is pretty cool. I need to find that thing again.
Yeah, I can totally see that.
So, and the article is saying that they look like Cookie Monster and they could fetch $10,000. So apparently, someone's like, these look like Cookie Monster. We're going to put them up for sale. I'm not going to read the article because there's probably not a whole lot of interesting stuff in there. But it was
Jesus.
Yeah, it was a geode.
Okay.
He uploaded a video. It was a geode he cracked open. It was a blue one. He uploaded it to Facebook with a song from Sesame Street where the Cookie Monster sings about sea.
Right.
And there's people who are already coming after him wanting to buy it that like rocks. And he said he was proposed over $10,000 by 5 different buyers.
Oh, geez.
So, damn.
Yeah, I don't know if like 10 grand would be. I mean, yeah, they're definitely unique, but 10 grand for like, I mean, that's like about as ridiculous as like Jesus toast or like, oh, my dog's butthole looks like Jesus or the Virgin Mary.
I mean, I guess I don't know. Like it's a rock though, so like that's something that's actually going. Like, it's going to be there. It's going to last. It's going. It's
sure.
It does actually look like Cookie Monster. So I mean, if you're that kind of person, you want a rock like that bad. I mean, I'd pay maybe a couple $100 for it just because it is cool and set it on.
Yeah, I mean, for like a natural rock formation to have that type of look to it. I mean, it's definitely unique, but $10,000.
I wouldn't pay.
Did they say like where they found it?
Let me look at the article again right quick. So, wrong article. All right. So, in the Brazil region of Rio Grande do Sul, according to American geologist Mike Bowers, current owner of the rock, Bowers posted information on the unusual find to his Facebook page this week. All right, let's see what that has to say.
Let's think about it.
No, I don't want to read or listen to that video. Cookie Monster agate from Brazil. As I am completely submerged by requests to use the video going forward, this video is exclusively managed by Kennedy News and Media. So all of you whom I said could use my video still can. To license or use, okay, that's all he has to say about it. So,
yeah, where exactly is that? I mean, so like you said, Brazil region, but then you're like Rio Grande. So is that Mexico or is it Brazil?
It's Rio Grande do Sul.
The Sul.
That's the region of Brazil that it's in. So let's look that up.
Quick Google search. The power of the internet, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so Rio Grande do Sul. Looks like it's in southern Brazil. Very, very bottom southern part. I don't know. What the fuck?
De Sul.
Oh, D-O. It's D-O-S-U-L.
Oh, do Sul.
Yeah, do Sul.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that entire like yellow area is Brazil, and it's the southernmost county of Brazil.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's like it's like down towards Uruguay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that is like it is like very, very south.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if like Rio was like Atlanta, this would be like Miami.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. I got a few things. Mainly gaming stuff. So what can I pull up here? Let's see. On Friday, Microsoft reversed its decision to increase the price for Xbox Live subscriptions. So soon, free-to-play games, multiplayer access will be free. So this will make Xbox a much more attractive platform for gamers on a budget. So playing games like Fortnite on PlayStation Network or PC, though they've always been free, they will now be free for Xbox Live.
Sweet.
There were plans earlier that they would have like doubled the amount for the annual price of like Xbox Live Gold. So I think that it went from like it was like $60 a year, and they were gonna like hike it up to like $120.
Jesus Christ, why?
Yeah, I mean, they're after that profit. So it's saying that like Microsoft is pushing to expand the subscription, and which like everybody else does, like Netflix does, and they're really pushing hard on the Xbox Game Pass. And they actually are expanding the Game Pass. I think they just got Control not that long ago. And I mean, the thing is, like, they have a lot of indie games on Game Pass, but they also do have like some decent games on there because they've also got like the Final Fantasy VII remake. They got Final Fantasy VIII, and they've got like I said, Control, and they've got Fallout 76. I mean, so they do have like some big titles. And I mean, I have Game Pass itself, and it's like, oh, well, that between Game Pass and Steam and then Epic, it's like I hardly pay for games unless they're like brand spanking new.
Yeah. So I use the same thing for PlayStation. So,
right.
So I can get games through because I pay for one subscription that lets me get, I think they're like EA games. And then
okay.
Then I've got another subscription that lets me get, there's this whole library of games that PlayStation has or Sony has that you can either stream or download to your PlayStation to play. I've got that. And I have also got the, PlayStation Plus, which gives you 2 free games a month. And that's, I
haven't been checking up on my Xbox One for that in like the longest time.
For the total of it, it's like for all 3 of those, it's like $35 a month. So,
oh wow, okay. So that's actually not too bad then.
No. So,
I mean, considering how like new games are like at least $60, then there's tax, and then if you want like the Ultimate Edition, then it's like what, $90? I think I just looked online and like they wanted me to pay like $90 for like a Cold War Ultimate Edition for what? Some extra guns and like probably some maps and shit. And I was like, Jesus, $90 for like a game that I'm behind the curve anyway, but that's still ridiculous. I mean, I expect inflation, but I mean, that's a lot. Sometimes, I still think for like PC games, you need to like sell like the bare bones components of games. It's like, so right now it's like, I'm on Call of Duty, like Modern Warfare, right? And I play Warzone, but Cold War came out, and so since I'm behind the curve, and it's like, oh, I just want like the updated guns that go in the Warzone. I don't really want to play Warzone. It's like, can I just like pay, I don't know, $10-$20 for like the add-ins, or do I need to pay like, what is it? The bare bones version of Cold War is like $40 or something like that. It's like, do I really have to pay $40 for a game that I'm not going to play?
I don't know. Cold War is not that bad though, dude. Like I really like zombies on it, and multiplayer is not horrible.
Yeah, but last year I was like in the like Modern Warfare. Like I got every season pass, and I grinded it out like every single one until like the summer.
Okay,
but now I'm like behind the curve, and so I'm gonna miss out on season 1. And then it's Call of Duty, so another one's gonna come out in like November.
But at the same point on Call of Duty, like Cold War, like it's not a horrible game. It is fun.
Right.
I think I was almost to Prestige 2 on it and all that stuff. And so Desiree was way into freaking Modern Warfare, and then Cold War come out, and she's like, "What is this shit? What is this shit?" Right? We played it for a while. She got good. She prestiged.
Oh, nice.
I think she almost got a weapon to gold. I got like 2 of mine to gold. And all that stuff, and then like it got to a point where we're just like, this is kind of getting boring, and so now we're playing Conan Exiles. We have our own.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I played that a little bit, but I played like the earlier versions of it where like you had so many server issues, where like you'd be in the middle of the game and you would just like DC, and then it's like, well, there's all my shit, and somebody can just compone me whenever.
Yeah. So
All right. You got another one, or should I jump into one?
I've only got one other, and that's kind of probably going to be like a time filler. So how about y'all?
All right. Yeah, sure. So me and you talked about this earlier, like pre-show.
Mhm.
So Tony Hawk devs, the company's called Vicarious Visions, are
Mhm.
supposedly making a remake to Diablo 2.
Okay.
And so Activision Blizzard recently made a surprising decision to merge Vicarious Visions, the studio behind Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, into Blizzard to support other projects. One of the projects is, as last reported, a Diablo 2 remake, while other Blizzard teams continue to work on Diablo 4. According to Bloomberg, issues with the development of Warcraft 3 Reforged made Blizzard reconsider the teams and had developing games moving forward. With the classic gems, Team 1 is being pulled off the project and replaced with a division that is also handling Diablo 4. So, I mean, I'm glad that Blizzard is, as a company, you know, still working towards Diablo 4, even though, what they say, Diablo 4 is going to be like mobile only. But, I mean,
Really?
Diablo 2 was like, it was the shit back in the day. You know, like late 90s, early 2000s. I like played the hell out of that game. I mean, I do. Did you play it or no?
Yeah, Diablo. I played the hell out of Diablo.
Yeah, 1 and 2. And like 3 was like such a, it was almost like an insult to like everybody that like enjoyed 1 and 2 because they made it more for like console players. They like nerfed the hell out of it.
See, and I didn't play as much of Diablo 2 because at that point I was kind of more of a console player than I was PC player when Diablo 2 came out. So
Right.
I didn't really do, and that's not a game that I can even come close to enjoy playing on a console, right?
Right.
So, but like earlier, like Diablo, and then like even Baldur's Gate and all that stuff, like I played
Right.
on.
Oh, they
PC.
just made a new Baldur's Gate, by the way.
Did they really?
Yeah, it's out on Steam.
Okay.
Oh yeah, if you want to pay like $60 for it. But I think it's got like the classic, you know, Baldur's Gate feel to it. So
Okay.
you know, it's like a dungeon crawler, kind of like kind of like Diablo-esque. So
Okay.
yeah, but no, I mean I'm actually kind of excited about it because I mean if they make Diablo 4 like a mobile game like they decided to, I mean, I really have no interest whatsoever of playing that type of game on it. And Diablo 3 was trash because they made it for consoles, and so everything was, it was like it was nerfed, and it was like cookie cutter, where it's like you can only use like 4 abilities at like one point in time, when it's like 1 and 2 made for PC, you can use like what, the 1 through 9 keys on your keyboard, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so, hey, what's going on, Shelly? And so, I mean, it really made me not like Diablo 3 because it's like, oh, okay, I can only use 4 abilities now. I have to like choose and also, and so it's like catered to consoles, in which I got that. But I mean, at least pull up like a menu or like a ability wheel or something so I can like select, you know, multiple things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I am kind of excited about this, but do I really want to do the grind? Because most Diablo players will know it's like, okay, you get through the story, and then what? You grind for loot, and then it's, okay, then up the difficulty, grind that. It's like the game plus plus. So, Shelly's saying, what is, this is pimp.
Yeah, redneck. That's redneck. One of the.
What's going on, buddy? All right. I guess back on to me. So this one kind of affects me because I've been playing this game a lot. So I've been playing Cyberpunk quite a bit, and I've run into a bunch of like.
Are you playing it on your console?
Yeah, bro, PC Master Race all the way.
All right.
Yeah, my brother plays it on like second gen Xbox One.
Okay.
It's like the game's running on a potato. It looks so bad. And I even played on like my laptop with like at like 1080p, and it's like, oh, it looks amazing. Anyways,
So what kind of laptop would it take to run it?
I mean, my laptop has a 2060 in it.
Oh, okay, because I'm wondering if Desiree's, which I think hers has a 1060.
I mean, if you do like potato graphics, but you also got to look at I mean, multiple things like your video card and your memory and, you know, your processor and all that other stuff.
So I don't know. It's a MSI gaming laptop, and it's 2 years old.
Right.
So, and then we had Redneck Pimp saying, you know what? That's actually a good idea. Have fans pick a game. We talk about it every week.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we'd love to interact with you guys, and you know, if you guys got something you want to talk about a game, yeah, we'd sure like to get you guys into on the discussion for it. But since this, you know, pilot on WO, we're just kind of going off the fly with whatever stories and whatever news there is. And yes, hey, yeah, I'm wearing a hat because, you know, my hair doesn't look as good as yours on cam. So I'm getting old. Yeah, so anyways, it was like Cyberpunk. So the latest patch for Cyberpunk 2077. So the patch 1.1 is now live on PC and is some consoles and Stadia, because I think it was taken off of the PlayStation Store, but I guess if you still had it on PlayStation, they gave it a patch. So the devs are saying that this update lays the groundwork for upcoming patches and features and fixes a fair share of things in its own right. So, I mean, some of these things include various stability improvements. Some people have seen a drop in memory usage and increased frame rates, though others contradict those. I mean, so it kind of depends on the PC that you're using.
Okay.
So the patch notes are saying, in more practical terms, we've improved memory uses, fixed crashes, and a lot of quest bugs, save bugs. You know, those things are getting fixed, because there were some things where it's like you would go to complete a quest and then, you know, let's say you're getting a phone call and then like the phone call like doesn't, like, you can't engage it. Like you just get like the notification and you can't use it like at all. So you're just like stuck in like this endless loop. Let's see. Full patch notes includes, I already said, memory usage. All right. Memory usage improvements in various systems within the game, such as characters, interactions, navigation, in-game videos, TV news, etc. Foliage, laser effects, minimaps, device AIs, street traffic, environmental damage systems, GPU-related fixes, and more, as well as various crash fixes related to, among others, loading games, game opening, closing, and points of no return. The update also furthers the action on the save file corruption issue after the hotfix last month, and they did this by trimming excessive file sizes from existing saves. Though this won't fix files that have already been corrupted, but it should make your future saves a bit safer. So I haven't run into like too many bugs in the game, other than maybe there's an item on the ground. It says it's an item that I can obtain, but I can't pick it up for some reason. And I've run into this like many times where it's like I'll just like die or like randomly. Like say, all right, this is gonna sound like really stupid, but I'll like be standing on like say like a pile of trash, and then my character will like fall to the ground and then just like insta die, like immediately.
That's kind of game breaking, dude.
It is, because it's like I stayed away from like fucking trash bags from then, you know. It's like I'm not gonna risk it. And then like I think the other day I was like, I hopped over like a guardrail or something. Like I'm just like walking around, and like I hopped over the guardrail, and then I like instant death, and I was like, what? And like I like legit rage quit, and I was like, no, I'm done. No, I can't. I'm not. This is not happening today.
See, no, dude, that shit happens to me. Like, like you're in like some deep part of it, and you're just like, "Doo, doo, 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 doo," and then just like random death, dude. Just, like, I might have to be like, fuck, now I got to go to Home Depot. Like,
Yeah, I mean, there was that, and then I actually did come across one bug, which I would like hack this robot, and then like as soon as I would hack him, I would like drop down into the world map, and I would be like under buildings and stuff, and I was like, the first time I was like, yeah, okay, let me see if I can get out, and I'm like under a building, like trying to like traverse, and then I was stuck, and I was like, okay, whatever, reload, save. Like do it all over again. Hack the same robot, which was like a turret. So it was like rehack the robot and the same thing. Drop into the world, and it's like, all right, this is bullshit. But it's like, but the easy fix is okay, just don't hack that robot, right? And just like carry on with my day. But I kind of like really wanted to.
I don't know, like it just seems a little too game breaking to me. Like I'd just be like, I'm not playing this until they get this fixed, kind of thing. So,
yeah, but so my perspective from PC, like if those are the worst things that happen, okay, save often. All right. Don't sit on trash bags, right? And then the random thing where like I like fall through the world because of I do a certain action. So because I found out that it was repeatable, then I knew that if I just didn't do that action, I can avoid all of that. But for me, I haven't had anything completely game breaking other than, insta death randomly. So, so I would try to like avoid those things. I mean, it sucks that it takes place in the game. However, because everybody was like, oh, just release the game already, even though, it was just like, hey, the game's not ready. We're postponing it. Yeah, I mean, we were pissed because the game was supposed to come out like last year. No, wait, 2019? And then it was pushed to 2020, and then it was pushed again. No, it was still like November 2020. So it was pushed again. Those that actually like appreciate the game know that, okay, it wasn't ready, but we really wanted to play the game.
I know people were pushing for it. They was ready. I get it. I understand. And this isn't something you can hate on like you can some of the other devs that drop a game way too early because they're just doing it because they want to get it out there as soon as possible.
Right.
What happened with Cyberpunk was it's just, the fans were getting angry and they're like, okay, we got to do something. So yeah, you had to push it at that time. And it's like, you asked for it. We wanted more time, but you asked for it kind of thing. I get it. But even still, I think I'll wait until it gets fixed. Because also, plus, I'm playing lots of other games.
But it's still playable.
I know. I'm playing lots of other games, and I'm playing games with Desiree and all that stuff. And it's like going on to get do Cyberpunk on PC. That's $120 we're gonna have to spend, and hoping her laptop can run it, kind of thing.
$120.
Well, it's a $60 game. We have to buy it twice.
Why? Oh, because you're doing PlayStation and PC, or
no, for her PC and my PC.
Dude, you could just have shared Steam libraries.
We can do that?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Well, fuck. Okay.
You log into, all right, say your computer's the main computer, right? You log in for Steam. Then you go into like hers and just say, hey, this is a laptop that I also use. It is mine. Log into that. And you guys like share games.
Huh. Okay. That is,
bro. You didn't know that?
I had no clue.
Yeah, me and my buddy do that. So we have shared game libraries.
Okay, I'm gonna have to.
And so like sometimes we'll hit each other up, and it's like, hey man, I'm gonna get this game. It's like, oh cool. I was thinking about get this game, and it's like, oh, don't worry about it. I got the cost. Hey, I was also interested in this other game. You get that game, and then we just we split the difference on like multiple games.
Okay.
Because we're logged in on each other's computers with our Steam account. Okay,
so that just opened up a whole new world. So you just have to be logged into the same account or on...
There's like a certain feature to it. I mean, I can show you like off after the show about like
yeah.
how to do that.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like a certain setting that you do in order to say that, hey, it's kind of like shared computer or something like that.
Okay.
So I'll definitely show you how to do that.
Okay.
Oh, let's see. All right. We talk about Cyberpunk. Oh, this one's a good one. So everybody knows about Call of Duty and their shitty anti-cheat, especially in Warzone. So there was a Call of Duty event. It was like what do they call it? Twitch Rivals. So what would happen is, so what would happen is multiple streamers would get on Twitch and they would actually compete against each other. So there was a certain team that was removed from Twitch Rivals, which the grand prize was $250,000.
Damn.
So $250,000.
Mm-hmm.
It was for the, check this out, Call of Duty Warzone Doritos Bowl Championship. They really love their branding. I mean, it was like Doritos, Mountain Dew. They like really know their demographic. So anyways, there was a team and somebody else called them out and they were thrown out for cheating. Streamer Metzi B was accused of cheating by several players, including 100 Thieves, Tommy, Traven. Anyways, so while looking at Metzi B's gameplay, Traven said that the other streamer had to have been using some kind of cheat in order to lock on the players, as it looked as his aim had locked onto the guy by accident. So after reviewing the clip, along with others from his previous stream, Metzi B and his team were removed by Twitch. On broadcast, the reason given for the ban was the gameplay from the clips was unnaturally beyond reasonable doubt. But Metzi B denied the allegations of cheating, maintained that he was innocent, and after all the commotion and accusation and removal settled down, Trevin came forward and apologized in part of Metzi B's ban, saying that he had actually made a mistake.
Who was it? Metzi?
Metzi B.
So how's that spelled?
METZY_B.
Okay, continue. I was just wanting to.
Yeah, you're good. So after receiving feedback from the community and going on to review of Metzi B's PC files. So what had happened was Metzi B was like, guys, I'm not cheating. Like, freaking remote access my PC. Look at my files. I have no cheat apps, no cheat files, period. Look at it. He was saying it's like, I'm innocent. And so, so after they actually viewed his files, 100 Thieves actually tweeted out an apology. He says, fully understand the hate I'm receiving and it's deserved. There was just not enough to go on, in my opinion. From the stuff I saw, I believe something was off. But just wasn't enough, to go as far as it did and have everyone say he cheated. In which Trevin said, I apologize for that. I didn't want to take it any further, but someone else seemed to care, and he asked if I talked to him so he can prove that I was clean, which I did. I hold up my hands and admit we were wrong. I'm sorry for letting a lot of you down.
So how long between the point of him being accused of hacking and him saying, go ahead, look at my files? How much time transpired between those 2 points?
I mean, that's up for debate. Granted, there was this one YouTuber that actually did a video, and he was talking about how kill cams aren't realistic. Mm-hmm. And he was saying that kill cams aren't pulled from your opponent's actual feed. They're actually pulled from the server. And when you actually see a kill cams are actually sped up to a little bit past 30% of their actual playtime, right? So you know what aimbot looks like, right? Where you insta snap to like an enemy, right? So this guy actually did like a side-by-side comparison. This was a guy that was called out for cheating by a streamer, right?
Mhm.
And so on his side, because he like recorded everything, on his side, he sees like a slow, controlled, meticulated movement and an aim and takes
Mhm.
his shot. But then on the kill cam of the other guy, it shows everything sped up, and then it's like an insta snap and then like kills the guy.
So
Right.
I mean, the kill cams, it is like why you want to make play of the game and all that stuff, or kill of the game, the kill cam, any kill cam, because dude, you look like a badass every single time when usually whatever action it was that got you there wasn't as cool as it looks in the kill cam itself.
Right, but they also speed up the kill cam because what percent of players actually skip through the kill cam?
Most.
Yeah, most.
And it's weird.
Let's say 70%.
Yeah.
Right. Unless it's like some type of shot, and you're like, all right, how the hell did this happen?
You typically only watch the kill cam because you either A, want to find out where that motherfucker killed you from, or B,
right.
How did that happen?
Exactly. So, it's like I emptied like half a clip in them. How did I die first?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's like, yeah. So because multiple people speed that up, or no, since multiple people skip it, what happens is that Call of Duty actually speeds up the feed, so you can just get like a basic summary of what's going on instead of like what's happening in real time.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but apparently this guy was called out, and then he was like, "Hey, come at me, bro. Check my shit." And they didn't find anything on him, which good on the other guy for actually saying, my bad. I'm sorry. I mean, it was like what I saw, probably kill cam footage, and it was like it seriously looked like you were cheating. And for him to say, for him to actually, take responsibility for it and just say, my bad, is actually admirable from him. You got something?
Do I got something?
Yeah, why not?
Are we trying to kill time right now?
No. I mean, we're only like not even 40 minutes in.
Okay, so like the only thing I've got right now, and this is gonna be a slight tad bit tedious,
right?
So, but we're gonna do it anyway. All right.
Okay.
So we got that rolling. All right. So the best of the year from 2020. So we're gonna pretty much just kind of skim through this. So obviously it's been a weird year. Like much of America, the staff of PC Mag has been working from home since when COVID-19 hit New York City hard. All right. So basically PC Mag has gone through and kind of just rounded up the top 100 things in tech and all that stuff, tech products that you get from 2020. Okay. So starting with laptops, the best ultra portable laptop you can get is the Dell XPS 13, the 9310. That is only $979.99.
Oh, what are the stats on it though?
I don't know.
$1,600?
So okay, but that's the XPS.
All right, 11th gen Tiger Lake. Doesn't say anything about a processor because it's Dell. $1,600. Oh wait, but then it says base configuration, under $1,000. So yeah, I think I got a steal on my laptop.
I don't know. Let's see.
It was like 10th gen Intel with like a 2060, and it was like what, $1,300?
It's an i7 1185 G7 graphics card up to Intel Iris Xe, whatever the fuck that is. Comes with a 2 terabyte M.2 PCIe NVMe, so that's pretty solid. And up to 32 gigs of 4200 LP. What the fuck is LP? LPDDR
loss prevention.
That's a new one. I've never seen that before.
Well, I mean, they do have different terminology between like mainstream PC and then laptops, or what they call mobile.
Okay. So that's that. Not bad or horrible computer there. So that's the one of the. It doesn't even listen in a number. It's just 100 things. So there's also a Vivo book. Chromebooks pin. Dell XPS 19. That's coming at $1,300. And then the Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon Gen 8 at $949.
So this is like all of text, right? Like all tech stuff.
So it's starting with laptops. So you'd say the best gaming laptop is going to be the Asus ROG Zephyrus G14. That's clocked at $1,899. It's arguably the best value in gaming this year. Mid-range test configuration is $1,449.99 with models starting at $1,049.99. Outpaces more expensive machines thanks to its Ryzen 9 processor and its 2060. Is plenty capable as a high refresh 1080p gaming GPU. It helps that these are tied together in a slick, super portable chassis along with battery life and 120 hertz screen at an unusual for gaming 14 inches. In a world of expensive gaming laptops, it's an unmatched combination of power, portability, and price. Okay.
Yeah, but you could build your own for like that much. But you can't take it with you. So.
Dude, what the fuck?
It's like almost $2,000. You can build your own gaming PC for that much.
So yeah, if you're building, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why Java is trying to do something right now. Why is Java here? Okay. Not caring about Apple stuff. Best ebook reader is the Onyx Book Note Air. Your best cellular network is Verizon Wireless. Your best Android phone is going to be the Note 20 Ultra. Best Apple phone is the iPhone 12 Mini.
Really?
Yep, that's what they voted on. The best Apple phone.
Oh, yeah, but this is through what site?
PC Mag.
All right, PC Mag. Okay.
Because
I know there's some people that are like diehard Apple users and some people that are like diehard Android users. So it's like, granted, everybody, this is through PC Mag, so this is their whole deal.
So best budget phone would be Motorola Moto G Power.
Okay.
Best hotspots, Verizon MiFi M2100 5G. Apple Watch Series 6 is going to be the best smartwatch, apparently. No, I want a Galaxy smartwatch, dude.
Oh, interesting.
So best fitness tracker is a Fitbit Charge. I have a Galaxy A21, so best heart rate monitor is a Polar H9. The best smart scale, really? Smart scales? So we got the Wise scale.
So like what? Links up to your phone so you can keep track of your weight?
I'm assuming, let's see. With its first smart scale, Wise upholds its reputation for delivering quality products that undercut the competition. The Wise scale offers unbeatable value with ability to measure and track 12 metrics, including your BMI, body fat percentage, body water percentage, heart rate, and more for just $20. Oh, wow. Really? It also offers a safe mode.
Water percentage? And your heart rate? So what? It measures your heart rate through your feet?
I don't know, dude. It also offers a safe mode for pregnant women and people who wear pacemakers. And it keeps your... I'm assuming this is what I don't know, dude. Why does it have anything to do? Why are pregnant women and people who wear pacemakers concerned with this? First of all, keeps your data private while offering auto recognition and syncing for 8 users, addressing the main limitations of similarly priced and even some more expensive competitors. I need to look at this.
You really need a smart scale?
I don't know. I'm just wondering, like, how does it track all this stuff, though? It's a scale with an app. Honestly, I'd kind of just buy it just to kind of figure that out. But, but yeah. So,
oh, the Peloton bike.
Yeah, that smart home gym machine is a Peloton.
Did you hear about like how much controversy that bike got because of the commercial?
No, I haven't heard about that. I've just heard so much about it. Everyone's been talking about Peloton, even though I
Yeah.
don't know.
So what it was is that there was a commercial that came out where it's like this guy like gifts his girlfriend or wife or whatever this bike, and there was like so much hate over like, oh, the guy, how dare you give this woman like a bike, and it's like you're fat shaming her, and we're like telling her that she needs to work out, and like all this was like pre-COVID, by the way. And I was like, it was pretty much like, how dare you as a man tell her, since it was, what was that? That comment like went like really quick.
Oh, sorry. That one?
Signals through the body determines the stuff by how strong the signal is transmitted through the body.
Okay. Makes sense. As an electrician, I could understand that.
Yeah, by electricity, and we are conductors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so there was like so much like backlash on that, just a commercial, where it's like, yeah, how dare a man, like give his significant other, a woman, this exercise machine to say that her body isn't whatever. And it's like,
I mean, but that's part of the whole movement that's going on. Like the way nowadays being fat has been kind of glorified and all that stuff. So being fat is okay, and now they're pushing like,
oh, who was that musician that was pretty much the face of fat shaming? It was saying us like, oh, I could be a musician, I could be talented, and everybody was praising her, saying, oh, how brave of you and how proud that you are doing you and all that other stuff.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Big black woman.
Yeah,
I can't remember her name.
I can't remember.
Anybody watching can remember her name, please help us out.
So, but no, yeah, same thing. It's like it's become popular, and it's like it's like there's movements against when you go to the doctor, and the doctors are like, okay, medically you are morbidly obese. You need to do things to lose weight. There's movement that like that's upsetting. That's offensive to them, and they're like, I get it. Like, I like thick girls. I do. Lizzo, that's her name, Lizzo.
Yeah, there it is.
Thank you very much, Mickey. So, I don't know your story, Mickey. I'm sorry. What story?
You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey.
I think Mickey's asking.
Hey, Mickey.
I think Mickey's asking if he can join the broadcast. Is what he's doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so
but you can handle all that.
Yeah, getting her done.
Well, I mean, I'm new to this whole setup, so I mean, if you guys have seen like old ATF shows, I mean, we used to do everything from like XSplit or OBS. No, it was XSplit, and so yeah. But I mean, StreamYard does have its conveniences, so
absolutely, doesn't it? But hey, Mickey, dude, click on the link and fucking chat, dude. So, but yeah, no, dude, like fat shaming, and like it's not even fat shaming, but it's a thing. Like it's really become a thing. Like I don't see why people are. It's literally like people are going to be like, I'm just going to be fat because I want to be fat, and people can't tell me not to be fat. It's like, okay, but you don't have to. Like you shouldn't be. Like you really shouldn't do that.
I mean, yeah, I get it. But I don't know, man. It's like this whole cancel culture for anything that's slightly offensive.
Mickey, it's in WO chat on Facebook, bro. Sorry. All right, so let's.
But wait. One more retort to this. So, 6 months into COVID quarantine era, it was like there was a meme that like actually popped up that was like, I think it was like a fake tweet from Peloton, and it was like, "Oh, so that gift for our bike wasn't so much of a slight against you, was it?" Seeing how like all the gyms were closed and everybody had to stay inside. So that was like good backlash. I mean, it's like, I don't know, like Wendy's like set the standard for like, aggressive, savage tweet where it's like people are just like, people just don't they just don't care online. They're like, all right, come at me. And then they just hit you back. Like Wendy's is probably the best out of like those conglomerates.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I even sent it directly to you, Mickey. All right, so let's continue on through more. All right, so the Peloton. Like I've just heard about it. I don't really know. So smart home stuff. This is category of smart home things. The best smart thermostat would be the Nest thermostat.
okay.
Our best smart lighting is the Philips Whiz. I want to get smart lighting in my house so bad, but those bulbs are so fucking expensive. We need to really actually try to limit our use of the word fuck, and I'm sorry, I am failing. All right, so
We needed to limit the use of this word that we needed to limit the use of.
so the Philips Whiz. I really want to put someone joined the broadcast. That was Mickey.
Hey,
What's up? How you guys doing?
So give me just a moment,
Sure.
then we can let you get into what you're saying there.
All right.
So we got best smart lighting is going to be Philip Whiz. I really want to put Philip Whiz, or not Philip Whiz, smart lighting in my house because smart lighting is awesome. And these are only $9.97.
right? I mean, I still think they make like the clappers, right? Those lights where you just clap on,
That's
clap
not what
off.
Because the cool thing about smart lighting is not only can you make it turn lights on and off as you walk into rooms because your phone, you can also adjust it to like be.
Athen, you're older than I am, and you just like let the joke slide.
What? The clapper?
Yeah, the clapper.
Oh no, I know, I
Clap
got it.
on, clap off. That was like the epitome of like smart lighting back in the day.
Yeah.
I know. Mickey's even older than I am. So.
Dude,
I wasn't gonna say that. I mean, that could have been just like bad genetics. I wasn't gonna judge him.
So I'm gonna stop sharing screen right now for this moment. Mickey?
Hey.
What's going on?
Let's talk about the fat thing. Okay. Here's the problem with the fat shaming thing. The real problem is they don't want to deal with their issues. Okay. Now I'm chubby. I'm about 260 right now, but I lift regularly and I take kettlebell classes. Here's the story that permanently fixed my attitude towards health and fitness.
Yeah, but you make Mickey Mouse look really good.
Well, that's what I'm working toward. A friend of mine that I served with in Baghdad actually just gave me this shirt. It's officially my new favorite shirt.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm actually just revamp my core program today, and I'm going to start. I hit the gym 6 days a week because here's the story.
Okay.
July of 2019. Okay. Oh, the picture of my triglycerides, Athen. If you want to ask Goose for him, go ahead and ask for him. And he'll show my triglycerides when I was up in Boston were over 10,000.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Goose I texted him a picture. He's seen it. Okay. All right. July 2019. I'm going to this place called Home Base up in Boston, Massachusetts. Okay. It was a two week intensive outpatient program. Excellent program. Really good. Do a lot of different stuff, get a lot of coping skills, yada, yada, yada. But for me, my problem is always I've had unresolved issues. So all the tools in the world won't help me if I don't deal with the issues. But that's a story for another time. So I'm in a little town called Salisbury, North Carolina. Drive from there up to now I should have flown, but that wouldn't have made the story as cool and entertaining and as impactful as if I would have, just because I drove. So from North Carolina up to Boston is 15 hours. Okay. And I had a vehicle that I was trying to pay a friend a couple $100 a month, but money was just too tight. But I had the car at the time. I drive up there 15 hours. About hour 6, the transmission starts slipping. My buddy's like, "Oh, the car's just fine. It runs great. It's all highway miles." The fact that I didn't break him in half is nothing short of miraculous. So I get up there. They put me in a hospital to be evaluated for the program because my Wounded Warrior Project guy didn't want the VA doing it because, well, it's bad when a Wounded Warrior Project guy, a caseworker who handles the problem children, okay, when he says, "Dude, they hate you. They do not like you. I'm like, well, that's what happens when I fight for myself, and I advocate for myself aggressively. Anyways, so I get up there. I go through 2 weeks of psychological evaluation, and it was the classic they, them, trans this, trans that, yada, yada. And it's fine, do whatever you want, but don't try to coerce people into accepting you. Just put yourself out there, and the people who are meant to accept you will accept you. And the ones that don't matter. Okay. So I went through that, and I had a nice time, yada, yada, yada. They evaluated me. Yeah, I'm nuts. Great. You know what I should have done? On my look at my Facebook page, and under my gender, it'll say 7 foot tall transgendered lesbian ogre from Mongolia. I did that just as a joke. I'll explain that later.
Of all the things.
Oh yeah. So I get through the program. I'm about to drive home. Now, I've been diabetic realistically since 2012. Okay. However, I didn't acknowledge my diabetes until I was in a coma. So I'm driving home. I'm driving out of Boston. I'm heading south, obviously. I get about 30 minutes down the highway, and my vision goes from clear to just fuzzy, like I'm not even wearing glasses. Apparently, that's one of the first things that goes once you're it's one of the first symptoms of, a diabetic episode. Okay. Oh, my blood sugars were above 1,000 as well. So yeah, they managed to get them down to 200, and they were really actually reluctant to let me out of the hospital, but they did. So anyways, now here's the thing. Here's why I'm hanging out with you guys. You guys are really very proficient with technology. My lack of proficiency with technology is what's got me into that mess. So, okay, I drive up there, right? I hit Google Maps, right? I hit avoid toll roads. Good idea. Here's the problem. I didn't hit toll. I did not remember. I forgot to enable enable the avoid toll roads feature. Okay. So, and that came back to bite me in the ass, because I didn't see any real ocean on the way up there, but going through New Jersey up to Boston, Massachusetts. But I sure as hell didn't see it on the way back. So I'm driving back. I get my vision just goes. It just went from it's like fuzzy, like I'm never even wearing my glasses. Okay. I pull over at a gas station. Next thing I know, I'm sitting there for a couple of hours waiting for my vision to clear. I'm calling my buddy. I'm like, dude, my vision just took a shit. My vision's gone. I don't know what I'm going to do. She's like, give me some time to work the issue, okay? He's like, all right. So I'm blind as a bat, and I'm sitting there waiting for him to. He's like, okay, you're going to go to this VA hospital. I'm going to send you the address, yada, yada, yada. He gives me the address. I drive about 20 miles an hour like a granny with my chin over the steering wheel, okay? And I'm driving slow as hell, clogging up traffic, pissing off everybody. And I finally get to the VA hospital. They give me an eye exam. So I get the eye exam from the VA hospital. I get to the hotel that he puts me up in. He puts me up in the hotel. I spent a week there because I got the glasses, or I got the prescription from the VA doctor, because he had to do just the regular eye exam. Plus, he had to do like other stuff because I have diabetes, because diabetes affects every part of your nervous system, of your body, the whole nine. And so I get that done. I get the eye exam done. I spend a week in a hotel waiting on a civilian eyeglass provider, optometrist, to get me my glasses. Warrior Project paid for the whole thing. Oh, by the way, the VA is really bad at paying bills on time. They can't.
That's true.
They tried to come after me to the tune of $63,000 in hospital bills. Okay. And then
The VA did?
Yeah, the VA let the bill collectors come after me because they were in no hurry to pay the damn bills.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So okay. So I get the glasses, and I'm on my way. The transmission that was slipping, it went out. Or it almost went out. It was driving so bad I couldn't get on the highway. So I called my buddy. I'm like, dude, I told you this transmission was going to take a crap. So I spent another 3 or 4 days in a hotel and Winter Warrior Project and Semper Fi funds team up to get me a new remanufactured transmission. That's about another 3 or 4 days, I want to say. So I'm in a hotel there, and then I'm driving back once that new used transmission gets replaced. Next thing I know, I forgot to enable the avoid toll roads feature. So next thing I know, I'm cruising along to my left. I see the ocean. I'm like, wait a damn minute. I didn't see that before. You know, that was not an outstanding landmark. So I get lost in this little town called Elizabeth, New Jersey. And I make like 3 stops. I stop at like one clothing store. I stop at one restaurant, just a piss like a racehorse. And all the way from Boston through New York, which is in the country. The New York and the countryside is absolutely beautiful. Don't get it wrong. That's a great road trip. But anyways, I'm just consuming energy drinks by the metric ton and beef jerky and whatever I can get my grimy hands on. And so I get into New Jersey. I get lost. I end up at this gas station. And what happens is I'm exhausted and I'm dizzy. So I pull over in the gas station. Next thing I know, I go in the bathroom to sit down. I take a piss and I'm about to pass out. I'm sitting there for like 10 minutes. I'm like, dunk, dunk, dunk. What's wrong? You all right? So I get out, and there's this coffee nook. Like there's the bathroom, and then there's a coffee nook, and the cashier thinks I'm drunk and high and trying to steal shit. So she calls her nephew, apparently, who's one of the gas station attendants, and I got John on the phone. And I literally just sit down in the coffee nook. I got a Rottweiler on one side, I got a pit bull on the other, and I'm just sitting there. I'm talking to John. I'm like, dude, I'm just gonna take a nap now. I just literally in the middle of sitting there. I'm gonna take a nap now. And the guy's like, dude, he's a drug addict. And John's like, no, he is in the middle of a medical episode. You need to call him an ambulance. So they call me an ambulance. He parks my car, and that's gonna come into play here. He parks my car for me on the street. And in New Jersey, in that town in particular, like if your car is there for anything more than like 24 hours or doesn't have a sticker or whatever for the city of Elizabeth, New Jersey, it's getting towed. I found that out the hard way after I got out of the hospital. So I had a surgery on my tailbone a while back. Well, 2 of them really, and it was starting to give me problems again. And now I was focused on that and in complete denial of the fact that I'm in the throes of a diabetic episode. So they got me in the ambulance. And instead of sending me to a VA hospital, they sent me to the local regional hospital because it was closer. Okay. So I get there, they prep me for surgery. They take my blood work, and they're like, holy hell, saw how bad my triglycerides and my blood sugars were. My blood sugars were over 1,000. They're like, no way in hell we can operate on you right now. So I'm laying there. They got me in this room where they've got me hooked up for Wi-Fi and everything. They let me sit in the hall. They put me in like some kind of hallway near the operate wherever they're going to operate on me. Then they say there's no way in hell they can operate on me. They take me up to a room up on like the 5th floor just to let me recuperate. They got 1 or 2 IV bags in me, and hold on a second. I think I was
Suspense is killing me.
So no, they get 2 bags. They get 2 bags of IV fluid in me. I pass out. 2 days later, I come to. The nurse hands me my phone like this, and she says, "It's for you." Grab the phone. Hey, what's up? And he's like, my buddy John's like, dude, you do realize you just came out of a 2-day diabetic coma? And I said, well, that explains why I slept so freaking well. And I spent another 5 days in the hospital, just recuperating, because I think my blood sugar is still up around 300. When I left the hospital, it was just a hair under 200. But no, I spent a few days in the hospital, and I was looking at my roommate. Once I woke up, he wouldn't shut up, and I just kept looking at the nurse there. She come in, I'm like, if I get the strength to get out of this bed, I'm going to break his neck. But I as I was listening to him, I was lamenting my own life circumstances that allowed me, because when I went into the hospital, I was like 280, 285. And when I finally got back home to North Carolina about 3 weeks later, I was 249.
Mm-hmm.
They pumped all that water weight. That's why I've been obsessed with water weight. And like the first 2 weeks I was home, I was scared shitless of carbohydrates.
And see, so here's the thing. It's like, and I understand why you want to tell your story, because it goes towards letting what we were talking about, like, the fat shaming. It's like how you have these people like Lizzo, and how these activists are like, okay, the doctor told me I'm morbidly obese. They need to stop doing that kind of thing. I've literally seen videos of people saying these things, like doctors need to stop telling people they're fat and just let them be fat. It's like, no, bitch. A doctor has taken an oath to make sure that he's gonna do everything he can to
Do no harm.
do no harm. He's gonna tell you you're fat.
Mm-hmm.
Not him insulting you. It's literally, it's a scientific thing. You are fat. You are morbidly obese. Your body has more fat than what a human body should have to maintain life.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And with that comes all kinds of downsides.
Mm-hmm.
So, and like I said, you know what? I have no problem. You know what? I like thick women. We'll put it at that. So, and that's not going to be, but you know what? I want you to be healthy too. Eat healthy foods, take care of yourself, be active and things like that. And you know what? If you have a large size body, thick girl, apparently Dean Cerny went back in jail, but if you're a thick girl and you are an active person and you're still thick, then hey, you know what? You can't shame that, and I'm not going to shame that. But if you actively put effort into being a large person because you just want to say fuck the people who don't like it, you're stupid and you're killing yourself.
Okay, let me throw something at you about that. Here's the thing. These people are a part of the participation trophy generation, to where they just expect, they're terrified of conflict, and they're terrified of failure. They're terrified of consequences, okay? And here's the thing. When the more they're coddled, the worse it's going to get. And then when they're on their deathbed, they're going to be like, why didn't somebody tell me? Well, we can't tell you anything because here's the thing. When it comes to all this shaming, here's the common factor. In order to avoid conflict, in order to avoid being called out on their behavior, anything short of bootlicking idol worship is some form of shaming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? They are doing everything humanly possible to avoid criticism, so they don't have to make changes. They're
like Rodney King said, show them to me. If you're a big fat man, I like boobs. I want to see yours too. So, but either way, let's continuing through the list of top ranked stuff, because I want to kind of roll away from.
Well, no, that's cool. And here's the thing, though. Here is something that applies. Because I'm old, God help me. I become that god awful curmudgeon, and it became an excuse to not be proficient with technology. That rotten ass attitude is what got me stranded in New Jersey. So in a way, it is applicable, because my rotten ass attitude was the reason my health went to hell. My rotten ass attitude is the reason I'm so deficient in, properly manipulating technology, So yeah, that's my ulterior motive. So
okay, so
real quick, one game. Pimp suggested something about everybody. Okay, here's how out of date my stuff is. I have an old as dirt PS3. I still play Skyrim.
There ain't nothing wrong with Skyrim. I mean,
I love Dean.
Yeah, I fucking love that game.
Oh, I know. I crouch around and snipe everyone. That's my thing. Dean, I will take you to the gym and I'll wear you out. Don't even my man boot. I can easily bench 350 with these man boobs. So slow your roll there, Gimli. Anyways,
So
yeah. Well, let's talk about because I'm stingy as hell and I don't use my credit card for anything. I get everything free. So and there's some stuff I need. So when I get back, we'll get on a live stream like this again, and you can talk me through everything because I've got like 800 freaking hours into the damn game. So yeah, I'm a bit obsessive with games like that.
I started playing Skyrim when it first dropped and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, I was a day one Skyrim player, but I also kind of evolved to. So then I went to like Fallout 4 after Skyrim. So, and I played the hell out of Fallout 4.
Yeah.
And then now.
Oh, I'm all about some Fallout, but the weapon systems in Skyrim are way better than Fallout. They really are. So I like it better.
I don't know. Like, yeah, I get what you're saying, but see, I love a medieval type game just as much as I love a post-apocalyptic type game. Like, I love all that stuff, and I actually really love it when you can have your game that like crosses both spectrums. You know, like a great game for that is Ark.
Yeah.
So like Ark, it starts out, you know, it primarily melee and all that stuff, but once you get into in-game stuff, dude, you're going into technological shit like jetpacks and stuff like that. Like, you know, it's a great game.
I like that, and I'm all about the Grand Theft Auto Vice. Every time I hear that one Flock of Seagulls song, I ran so far away, I got it. It's like, shit, I want to play Vice City. So yeah, and that's the last game I played. That was I'm like that far out of the loop. So
GTA 5 would be more like you can get honestly, dude. If you do want to try to get back into gaming, you could either go spend $300 when it comes available on a Series S, or take about $800, $900, and buy a PC, a gaming PC. You can get a fairly reasonable gaming PC for like $800 to $900.
Okay, can I use the gaming PC for both the gaming and this? Kind of birds with one stone.
So you're actually, I mean. So gaming PCs and processing editing PCs, I mean, even so, frankly, this type of processing and producing that we're doing right now doesn't take much of a PC. Like we can do this on a computer that can get on the internet, basically. So, but for editing and stuff like that, you actually want more of a extreme PC for editing and things like that.
Well, here's the thing. It's always good to have the option, because as soon as I have forget about the option, okay, I don't need this option, then I'll need it.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, for the most part, as long as your computer is a upper end gaming machine, it can also do good editing and processing for like broadcasting. So like I've got my computer right here. Going on 3 years now. I built it. I spent about $2,000, and it's a Ryzen 7 2700X, and with an RTX 2070, and I think it's still only got 16 gigs of RAM.
Yeah.
So, but it's also got a 0.5 terabyte NVMe. So that's solid state memory, and then I've got 1 terabyte just stored. Kind of thing.
My oldest dirt MacBook Pro. Writing my book made me so paranoid. I have a laptop, but it's got my manuscript on it, and I only use that to like do my editing and stuff. I'm gonna get me another MacBook Pro, and I'll max out the RAM, and I'll have a 1 terabyte solid state in it. You know what I'm saying? And whenever I have a laptop for like writing and stuff, because I've got a couple more projects I'm working on after the book, I'll only get online. I'll use it for Microsoft Word. I run all my email that has anything to do with writing through Proton Mail, and that's it.
But like for a computer like mine right now, you could build it for about, I'd say probably $1,000.
But me being me, knowing you got a $2,000 setup, I'd want the $2,000 setup to get the maximum amount of life out of
Well,
it.
right now at 2000. So like ask Don what he spent on his.
What's up?
How much did you spend on your computer, Don?
2,500, maybe, probably more.
So, but I spent $2,000 almost 3 years ago. He spent $2,500 within the last year. I think it was
2 years ago.
Oh, 2 years ago. Okay.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute, bro.
But you got a 30 or you got a 20?
No, it wasn't out yet. So I have whatever gigabytes best board is, and then I've got like the i99K, and I've got like the 2080 Ti back when it was like $1,300, and I've got like liquid cooling on the CPU, and I've got 64 gigs of RAM, and I've got like an NVMe 2 terabyte NVMe drive, and so I mean it's quick for the time, but prices go up and new technology comes out. Intel's competing with AMD, and so differences happen.
So what we're basically saying is you can spend $1,000, get a computer like mine, which is a generation behind his, or spend $2,000 and get what's about his, or go spend $4,000 and get what's $4,000 or $5,000 and get what's coming up in next generation. But either way, within a year or two, you're going to be talking about your computer like it's.
Well, yeah, but Intel's got their 11th gen out now. The 3090 Ti is coming out eventually.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that's the thing about the PC game, unlike consoles, where it's like technology keeps on updating. Consoles just stay the same. So I mean, yeah, and consoles are easy. This is like plug and play. But I mean, it is very satisfying when like you build a PC part by part, put everything together, and it works. You're like, this is my baby.
Yes, that's the most wonderful part when you push that power button for the first time.
Oh yeah, and then like everything boots up. Yeah, it's so satisfying.
And you get to that freaking boot screen, and you're like, fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed, and then Windows, thank God, and then now you got to worry about Windows.
Right. So
what I would want to do is I'd want to have a regular PC, and then I'd want a laptop backup, because I'm a huge fan of redundancy. Okay.
So here's what we're talking about. For you get a laptop that's going to be like anywhere near a capable gaming machine, you're spending $1,000 minimum, dude.
No, I was thinking of it like an Alienware for $2 at a minimum.
Alienware, you're paying way.
Yeah, you're also paying a lot for like just the brand name.
Oh, so
yeah.
That's okay. Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Dude,
Alienware quit making good PCs since they got bought out by Dell.
Yeah, they were bought out by Dell when I was downrange in 08.
Yeah, and so before Alienware was actually like something that like a force to be reckoned with. I mean, if I were to use that term, but then since they got bought out, of course Dell is going to bank off of the name, cut costs, and just put what they think is good. But I mean, yeah, it may be better than some top of the line stuff, or not even top of the line, like mid-range stuff, or better than what they put out. But because they bought them out, they can actually mark that up because they're banking on that Alienware name, because it used to be good like over 10 years ago, like 13 years ago, 15 years ago.
Basically, they dragged it down to mediocre to make them more.
Pretty much to cut costs in order to, gain the most amount of profit.
Right now, if you're looking for a good built gaming PC, especially on laptop, you're looking at like, as far as for a laptop, I know you're going to look at MSI or you're going to look at Asus. I don't know if Gigabyte does anything with laptops.
Dude, mine's pretty good. I got it for 13.
Really?
Yeah, and I mean, not to toot my own horn or anything, but it was a steal. I mean, you saw the stats on it. It was a steal.
Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, if you're looking for a good gaming laptop, you're looking at MSI, you're looking at freaking Asus, and you're looking at apparently Gigabyte. So those, if you're, but I would always recommend going PC. But if you want one for backup to carry around with you, yes, absolutely.
Well, the thing is like you always got to look at the specs.
Mhm.
It's down to the specs, right? See what each one says, and even if it's an off brand, look at the specs, and if the specs are good, then you can reflash windows, you can do whatever in order to you can do like a clean install on a laptop regardless, right? But if the hardware is there, the performance is there. So
Mhm.
regardless of
Gotta go with that.
bloatware and everything else, I mean, you can still make a good machine,
Mm-hmm.
right? I mean, because you also have to look at your screen refresh rate. You have to look at your processor. You have to look at the video card. You have to look at the RAM that's associated with it, which are like the biggest things, right? But if the stats are there, then it can perform, right? I mean, but then you also have like heating issues, and there's like YouTube is like amazing for that, and you could just like look up there's plenty of people that do reviews on it, or you just see what the stats are.
You ever see those stands they put in where the laptop's kind of sitting up at an angle?
Yeah, and there are a lot of laptops that take upward force cooling, right, in order to cool everything else, right, where the intake's on the bottom, and then say the exhaust will be out the back, right. And so in that case, yeah, that would help. And many laptop designs that does help. And then there are laptops that will say their intake is in through the keyboard, so you wouldn't have to raise up the laptop in the first place, right? And so it all depends on your design. It depends on the laptop design. Depends on what you're trying to push out of your laptop, right? Because it's like if I'm running word processor, it's like I don't need that, right? But if you're trying to play games, depending on what settings you play on the games, there's that as well. I mean, there's like so many different factors to it. Okay, we went on like a crazy ass segue.
Crazy
So,
segue.
I've got 1, 2, 3, at least 2 more stories, and then we can probably pull up like some movie news type of things.
Okay.
Oh wait, Athen, did you ever finish your list?
No, dude. The second I listen.
All right, finish your list, man.
All right. Let me get to it real quick. All right. So we got the Philips Wiz smart lighting. I want smart lighting in my house, and that's reasonably priced. So I might be buying those. So best robot vacuum would be Ecovacs Debo Osmo T8 AI VI. So think of what's that other robot vacuum cleaner? Holy fuck! It's $714. All right. Best security.
Just get a Claymore Roomba.
Yeah, the Roomba. So think of a Roomba, but $800 or $700. So
There's a happy. Yeah, I'm not. Nope, I'm not gonna say it. Nope.
So
Not gonna say it.
what does this do? Idea for big homes and cluttered floors. The Ecovacs D-Bot Osmo T8 AI VI is an investment. Yeah, 714. Okay, but it can both mop and okay, we're getting somewhere. It can both mop and vacuum, and it does both better than any robot we've tested. It stands out from the pack thanks to integrated artificial intelligence technology that allows it to automatically identify to avoid common obstacles that competing products get stuck on. It also functions as a roving indoor security camera. Oh, making it one of the most feature-rich hybrid floor cleaning robots on the market. So, dude, legit fucking Claymore Roomba. All right, but $715. So keep that in mind. Best security system, Blue by ADT home security system. Wise Cam Outdoor is best security camera. Best smart door lock, August Wi-Fi smart lock. We got best video doorbell is the Arlo video doorbell. The best smart display is the Amazon Echo Show 8. What is a smart display? I don't know. Best smart speaker, the Amazon Echo, 4th generation. Best computer speakers, the Harman Kardon Sound Sticks 4. Those are $299.95. They better sound good as all hell. Best true wireless earphones, Bose Quiet Comfort earbuds. Best budget earphones, Tribit Flybuds for $39.99. Okay. So best headphones, the Sony WH-1000 XM4s, and that is 300.
Ooh, can you pop those up on the screen?
Yeah, I can do that.
Because I've been looking like I've been trying to look for some good closed ear headphones.
These are $350.
And that's not what I asked.
What these things do for $350, man? That's a little.
Oh, they're Sony's. Okay.
Okay, but that one with Prime, they're down to 278, dude.
Well,
They look Bluetooth. I mean, I guess you could put like a USB Type 2 or Type C in there, but
you would think Bose would probably be the best, but never mind.
I mean, Bose are pretty good, but I mean, there's like a lot of companies that are putting out like good headphones. There's like Bose, there's Sennheiser, there's like what is it, AKG. There's like a whole other off brands too.
What about Beats by Dre? What do you think about those?
They're overpriced. So if you go through because it's what Beats by Dre by Monster, right? Mm-hmm. And Monster was the one that was actually that had the hardware for it, and they were just banking on Dre's name for it. Yeah. And so you have to actually go to the actual company for it. But I mean, I had a pair of Beats way back when, and they were actually they were amazing. Mm-hmm. But for the markup, no, not so much.
Mm-hmm. So what kind of headphones are you wearing right now, Don?
I'm wearing like right now because I have what is it, like 5mm jack or whatever it is. I'm using like a pair of like Turtle Beaches, but I do have like a pair of like Razer Krakens that I use for like actual gaming. But but that one's actually USB. This one actually has the actual microphone jack that I can plug in. Yeah, the whatever Kraken, like it's like stupid. It's probably like one of the most.
No, I know.
Yeah,
Desiree's got Krakens. They're okay.
Yeah, I mean they're good. I mean they're USB powered, so I can't hear myself via mic.
Oh, right? They're wireless, though. Okay.
Yeah, no, they're not wireless. They're USB. This one's got the 3.5mm jack that I can plug into the Yeti microphone, and I can actually hear myself. Right. If I use the other ones, then I couldn't monitor my own voice, and so if I'm like getting pitchy or like super loud, I wouldn't be able to hear that.
Oh, right? Okay. So
I mean, yeah,
the alphas we've got do have the 3.5mm.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So the version of the Kraken that I have is USB powered. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, and it sounds amazing in game, and they're like super comfortable, but I can't use it with this mic. You know.
And I just said alphas, but my headphones, the ones I'm using right now, these are the HyperX Cloud Alphas.
Oh, okay.
And these are just fucking amazing, dude.
Right.
Like they're awesome, and they're only about $100, man.
Yeah, I mean, so were those Krakens that I got, and so were these, maybe.
My Krakens were only like 50.
Oh yeah, well I went like way over, and I was like, oh, I want the fucking best.
I was like, yeah, my Krakens are only like $50, dude. I mean, they're not a bad headphone generally. I'll agree, but they're really quiet. Really quiet. Like,
oh no, I mean mine hit. I mean they really hit, especially with like a Razer's whatever Synapse fucking software or whatever. So,
oh no, yeah, the freaking. They do actually have a good bass hit and all that to them.
Sure.
But what I'm saying is like the volume isn't as high as what I'd like. The sound clarity everything is beautiful. They just don't have as much volume as I'd like. Whereas these HyperXs, they get really loud and their sound quality is ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean a lot of people sleep on HyperX just because of the brand, because they don't do as many ads. There's not as many promotions. And yeah, a lot of people sleep on them. I mean, it doesn't mean that they don't put out like good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Through your list, I see your scroll bar and it's like, oh, we have so much more left to go on your list. Do people even buy cameras anymore?
Depends. We do.
Oh, there you go. There's like what, a DSLR or like a mirrorless?
Which one?
But that, that second one, but that first one, I wouldn't think.
That's probably for more of like old school photographer type stuff.
Yeah. Battle
DSLRs,
Pirates.
DSLRs getting into a little bit more of trying to film video, but it's still mostly just a camera.
A lot of people use DSLR cameras for you, like YouTube. Like a lot of the YouTubers use DSLRs.
For
a lot
YouTube,
of streamers,
yeah.
a lot of streamers use mirrorless.
Yes,
Yeah.
because you don't have the heat issues with mirrorless
Right.
that you do with DSLR.
Right. Panasonic.
Hey, I'm gonna real quick. I want to answer Gene Wasserberg's question. Let you guys get back to doing your thing, but this is cool and I appreciate it.
All right.
Mhm.
Thanks, guys.
All right. So we got Panasonic Lumix for cameras. What else we got? So I mean, this looks like it's like broken down into categories.
It is broken down into all like I've been doing that. So full frame camera, the best APS-C crop sensor. What the fuck is Fujifilm X-T4? That's
Right.
$1,700. Best lens, yeah. The best drone is the DJI Mavic Air 2. That's $800.
Right.
Best action camera is the GoPro Hero 9.
Does GoPro even have like competitors?
Nothing that's really anything.
Like what, dash cams?
Yeah, but kind of like
Yeah, pretty much.
Really all right, so now we're getting into TVs and home theater.
Finally.
So our best TV is going to be the Hisense H9G Quantum series. Hisense.
Ooh. How big is that?
What is even Hisense?
How big is that? It sounds Korean.
I'm assuming a 55-inch.
Oh, you know what happens when you assume.
Yeah. 55. We got 55 and 65. The reason I assumed a 55 is because
I mean, 55-inch for like 730 seems about right, but because it says,
down over here, Hisense 55H9G Quantum. That's a 55H9G is going to be a 55-inch. But
right.
So it's for a 55-inch. It's, let me share screen. It doesn't have price on there though. That's weird.
730. I can see it right now. 730. 729.99. That's the price.
Yes, that's the price it's generally, but I'm talking about the Amazon article or Amazon Adam.
Oh, I mean, okay.
It doesn't have a price on it. So
all right.
So, but anyways, we're gonna continue forward. So we got
Hub.
Media Hub.
Dude, I think I had like a 70. What the fuck is my TV? 75-inch?
Oh, that's so big.
Yeah, thank you. Say it slower.
Best
I've got like a stupid size TV for like, and it was like, I don't know, 13. Oh, I spent probably too much on it. Maybe it was like $1,300 or something, but it was like an LG. And in my opinion, so you got like your major manufacturers. You got like Samsung, you got like Sony, and you got like LG, and I really recommend the LG. No doubt, because like the LG's like it's pretty solid. Like I turn it on and I can access like the smart apps, which I also have like an old Samsung, and like the Samsung you would have to like wait like, I don't know, 5 minutes or something like that in order to like use it. So, I mean, I really recommend the LG, though I can't remember the size. I want to say it's like a 75-inch because I had a lot of money. I really wanted a big TV, but not trying to like humble brag or anything, but what else do you have? Oh, we're into like PCs now?
So, well, yeah, we're getting into PCs. But yeah, I'm more of a Samsung TV person, but I mean, to each their own.
Oh, but have you tried it? Have I tried what? Like an LG. Like, have you seen the remote? Have you actually experienced it?
I haven't. Not.
Dude, I can talk into my remote that has like voice recognition. and it will like search whatever or open whatever app. It's cool. And then I can like also scroll with it, and I can use it as like a mouse pointer. It is really cool.
Okay.
But for me, it's like all about like, it was all about size, quality, and responsiveness, right? And so since it was the size that I wanted, it was the quality that I wanted, which it is a 4K TV, and the responsiveness with like the media apps and everything. Like I said, I could like turn it on and like start up like Netflix in like no time whatsoever, which was like really nice. With our Samsung, it's like, all right, turn it on. All right, wait, go smoke a cigarette or like go take a piss or whatever, and then come back to it. I mean, it is like really nice.
My Samsung is instant, dude. I turn my TV on and it's ready to go.
I mean, that's good. But then again, yeah, I mean, I do have an old Samsung, but I mean, that was like just like one of the things that like turned me off. And it's like, but then again, I tried it and I was like, because I looked at the reviews and like all the other stuff, and I was like looking at quality, and like they said, like one of the biggest things about Samsungs is like the user interface, right? Where it's like with either the apps or how you use them, and the responsive time of how long it takes in order to use those apps, one of those things. But then again, it's like that LG was actually pretty legit. Sorry, I'm like really distracting you. So your list.
So we're going back
desktops.
to this.
Yes. Again.
Desktops. So best budget desktop would be your Acer Aspire TC885 UA92. So all many shoppers need is a low-cost, small footprint family PC for their home. I really want to see what you are. Nope, that was the wrong link. All right. What you are getting for $635. So it's TC85 UA92 desktop 9th gen Intel Core i5 9400 with 12 gigs DDR4. It's got a half gig solid state drive with an 8x DVD, 8-speed DVD. It's got 802.11 AC Wi-Fi, 3.1 USB Type C.
Okay.
Windows 10, and it's black.
All right, they're skipping on the processor, just skipping on the video card, just based off the price. Immediately, based off the price.
There's nothing about video card on this either, so it's
but
integrated.
Based off the price, I can tell you,
it's integrated.
You're not gonna get integrated. Yeah, by all means. I mean, integrated can get you where you need to go as like a workstation computer, but you're not gonna game on that, and you're not gonna be able to do a lot of things on an integrated computer.
But that's what I'm saying. This is an integrated computer.
Yeah, and I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, no,
it's integrated, and it still sucks.
You're going to be able to browse the web on that for the most part. Watch YouTube videos. You're not going to be able to. You can play some browser-based games, maybe some simple stuff.
Oh, well, somewhat, because Flash is dead now.
Yeah, true. I mean,
Flash player.
You'll also be able to play some basic games. I guarantee you, if you go and download Paladins and fucking couple other free games like that, Rocket League, you'll be able to play it on potato settings, but at least you'll be able to play it. So
right.
And I know of a computer half as expensive that's just about as good. That is the same on. Like I talked to Niko. Niko has one. So HP Pavilion 24 all-in-one is the best all-in-one desktop. So all-in-one
are nice.
All-in-one would be cool if you're. So I mean,
for the average person, right? All-in-ones are nice. It's the monitor. Everything's built into the monitor, and you have two peripherals. I mean, it is what it is. It's an all-in-one.
It's basically a laptop.
Yeah, yeah, basically.
So, best compact desktop is going to be the Intel NUC 9 Extreme.
Oh, the Nuck.
Yeah, Ghost Canyon.
Nucks have actually been pretty popular because of like people that know what they want out of their PC.
Mhm.
You know, there's like they know that they don't need anything like big and grandiose and extravagant, so they just get like a Nuck. But then again, Nucks are really popular with people that use Nucks were really popular before smart TVs, and they would hook up their Nuck to their TV in order to make it a smart TV, right?
Okay.
Yeah, but they're kind of like falling out of popularity now.
This is a $1,600 computer.
Yeah, that's a little ridiculous.
So, I mean, if it's just kind of like a compact computer that'll get you to be able to do basic things.
That's basically what it is.
Okay, yeah.
Legion.
But that's the best one of the year. So if you have that kind of money and want to spend that kind of money on that kind of thing, there you go.
Yeah, screw that.
Best gaming desktop is the Lenovo Legion.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, what does it have? 2070, $1,500. 10th gen. Okay, i7. I mean,
that's not.
I mean, as like a pre-built, that isn't bad.
That's my computer, effectively.
Yeah, I mean, how much do you pay for your computer?
I spent about $2,000 for it 3 years ago.
Oh, wait. It also depends on the RAM.
What kind of RAM?
Yeah, what kind of RAM, what kind of processor, what kind of motherboard, you know?
Let's see. Well, it says in the description right there what kind of processor. But
i7, 10th gen i7.
So for clicking on the link, Legion Tower. Here, let me share this.
Okay.
Where's that? There it is. All right. Stop screen. Share screen. Chrome tag. All right. So we've got the Legion Tower 5i gaming PC with up to 10th gen Intel i7 and via GeForce. So 1249. Doesn't really say much else other than that. Oh, here we go.
Wait. Scroll up. Tech specs. All the way on the right. Yeah. Wait a minute. Those are user ratings.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
That's weird. Oh, we don't want you to know shit about our computer, so.
All right, here we go.
10th gen, i7, 10700, 2.9 gigs? Up to 4.8 with turbo. Okay.
That's
2070 or a 1660. Stay away from the 1660. 16 gigs DDR 2933.
Yeah, that's what comes with it, but you can upgrade it to whatever you want.
Still,
memory's not. I mean, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, but okay. Yeah, I mean, I get it, but all right.
So here's another one: 1 terabyte PCIe SSD, nice. 2 terabyte, 7200 RPM storage drive, hard drive.
Yeah, but 1 terabyte goes up quick nowadays.
It does. It really actually
like it does. Like if you want to play Call of Duty, yeah, it's gone.
Yeah. So yeah. So, but I mean, for your PCIe, that's what you're using for your your operating system, and then just like a couple things that you want to be.
My old laptop, but I mean, it all depends on what you want to do with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as for a gaming PC, I mean, yeah, it's 1 terabyte is still pretty good. You know, some people will only do like 500 gigs and then just put like their operating system on it, and then they'll just get like separate SSDs on it.
That's what
1 terabyte's still pretty good. I mean, it's still pretty good. But all right, what else does it have? Oh, God damn it. What else does it have?
650 watt power drive or power supply.
Yeah.
And that's kind of mostly.
Oh yeah,
it's got Bluetooth.
Oh. Nice.
So that's it. I mean, the 2070 and i7 10700. I don't really know Intel that good, but I'm assuming I know my Ryzen 7 2700 is
Well,
way
it's a 10 series, so that's last generation because they're on the 11th series, but the 11th series is like brand new. So that is like late last year's model of processor.
But the thing is, my Ryzen 7 2700 is like 4 gigs per core at 8 cores. And that's like 3 years old, 4 years old.
Yeah.
So,
I overclocked mine. I'm running a 9900K at 5.2.
mine's not overclocked though. Like that's what I'm saying. This 10th gen i7 only running 2.9 gigs per core.
Well, I mean that's the safe way to go. You know, you can actually bank on reliability and save money on, cost by saying, hey, ours is rated at this. We won't have to pay you any money if your stuff breaks if you run this frequency.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's all it is. Mine. It's like not many people run like 5.2 gigs on a 9900K, but I have like a 360. I have a 360 rad. So, anyways,
but they're just worried they're selling inferior products. Oh wait, hold on. We got. All right, so let's just finish this up generally. So we got April Mueller in the comments saying, "Hey, my husband is currently playing Skyrim," and she said, "Haha, he is replaying Fallout 4 2 on stream on the laptop." So, but let's just kind of like skip past it. Oh shit, we're at like almost time.
Yeah.
Did you have anything else you want to talk about?
Oh, I have a couple more stories, but if you can solo one for a second, I need to take a quick break.
Okay. I can guess just keep running through the things.
Yeah, you could do the Apex one, right? I mean, there wasn't much to it.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
All right. If you click on that link.
Yep. Bloop. Bloop. I need to find it.
It's in our private chat too.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking for it.
PC Gamer.
Okay, I'm finding it. I'm looking for it. GameSpot, PC Games. That one? Nope, that's Cyberpunk.
Oh, it's the other one. It should have been like the last one.
There,
for viewers, thank you for hanging out with us so much.
Page
you guys are the real champions for dealing with all this.
Page not
shenanigans.
So.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Sorry, I'm just trying to like get Athen to like read a story because I really need to pee right now. And since we're like really close and you guys have like hung out for this long, I think you guys need to know that information. All right, I shared it with you, bro.
All right, there we go.
Right.
Apex.
2 minutes.
So 2 minutes. 2 minutos. So at over here going at April Mueller. Yes, Don's a graveyard worker, so he's always up at night. His time, he's East Coast. I'm West Coast, Oregon, so it's like not even 11, almost 11 o'clock for me, 10 minutes to 11. So, but we're going to stop my share screen because that's what needs to happen. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to read this show or this story. So Apex Legends Season 8, everything we know. So what can we expect from Apex Legends Season 8 with a new character and weapon on the way? I don't play Apex Legends, so I don't really know a lot about it. So The next season of the Apex games has been set up for a fiery start. Fuse has already made a dramatic entrance, and Kings Canyon has been blown to smithereens. It's no surprise that this season has been tagged Mayhem, and I imagine Respawn still has a few more surprises lined up for us. While official details on Fuse's abilities are yet to be announced, we do have a few clues as to what his powers may be. Thanks. Oh.
All right.
No. Fuck. Thanks to COVID, yo. COVID. Thanks.
Already?
I have apparently, I don't know. Couldn't stop coughing.
Thoughts and prayers to you, bro. Thoughts and prayers.
That's all they're worth. Thanks to some data miners. Here's everything we know about Apex Legends Season 8, including the new Salvo Legend, Battle Pass, and upcoming balance changes. I'm not reading this article verbatim, dude. And I know nothing.
I didn't expect you to. All right. So, new season of Apex Legends. Season 8 is to be released on February 2nd. The new character named Fuse has multiple abilities and weapons, and the Battle Pass 8 should cost about 950 Apex coins, though this usually includes a small selection of weapons and legend skins that can help kickstart you into the season in style. At 2,000 Apex coins, this unlocks the first 25 tiers of the pass, dropping an array of charms, hollow sprays, and skins to your inventory. Cheapest way to pick up the Battle Pass bundle is by purchasing the 1,000 Apex coins and the 2,000 Apex coins separately for a combined total of about $30. So Apex Season 8 is about to start. They're adding a new character. They're adding some more guns and some changes to the map as it is. I kind of wish Chey was on here because she definitely knows her Apex. So, yeah, she does.
Isn't her gamer tag like Bad Daddy Issues or something?
That's one of them. There's that, and I think it's like thank me for my cervix on Xbox.
Okay.
Oh yeah, follow Chey on Twitch at Bad Daddy Issues. Anyways, so yeah, and this guy is this new character is what they call, an Aussie with a handlebar mustache. But I mean, if you guys know about Apex, you know that they add their updates very slowly. They like to stick to what they're doing. They don't like many changes. And Season 8 is coming up in a few days. 7 days. Right, 30 days, 9 days. If my math is right. 5, 3, 7, 8 days. So Apex is going to launch a new season. There's going to be new characters. Of course, there's going to be new guns, and the map's going to be different. So if you play at Apex Legends, be on the lookout. Let's see. We've got about 7 minutes left. If we're going to do 2 hours.
We're the late show.
Yeah. We also have like no engagement.
I mean, yeah.
61 comments. Oh, Jesus Christ.
If you want to go as long as it takes for us to complete our stories, we can do that, or we can cut it at 2 hours. It's up to you.
Well, I mean, I've only got like one more story after that. Oh, actually, that was the last of my stories, and then I have like movie news.
Okay.
Oh, let's see. Movie news. We've got Godzilla vs. Kong trailer has premiered. The legendary Monster Showdown. Right. So, Athen, have you heard? I mean, you've seen the old Godzilla versus King Kong, right?
The old one, like the.
Oh yeah, there was only one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was not happy about how that ended. So, anyways, the new trailer dropped for the Godzilla versus Kong. Mm-hmm. I watched it before pre-show.
You can share it with her.
Huh?
Just fucking play it, dude.
No, I'm not gonna play it. Copy. I'm gonna do
Play
this. No,
It's
I'm not
fair
gonna play
use,
it.
dude. Play it. Play it. Fair
Paste
use.
chat. All right. This article is now in the chat. Yeah, but I don't have the link for the actual video. I'd have to like go up in the YouTube and like pull that out.
Then do it.
Anyways, bro,
Just share screen, bro.
freaking killing me, Smalls. Oh Jesus, that ooh, new Attack on Titan. I like that. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? See, this is why I didn't want to do this, because now we have all this we have all this dead air.
Guy, we're talking.
Copy. And all right. Trailer and paste and there. There. I think that's it.
It's not sharing screen.
Oh, I wasn't gonna play it on air. We've got 4 minutes.
Is
All right, Athen, you haven't watched the video, but anyways, just the concept, because you haven't watched it. Godzilla vs. the King Kong. Hype or no hype?
hype?
Yeah?
Because King Kong and Godzilla. What? Like, why wouldn't it be?
Right. I mean, that's like the ultimate hype when it comes to like kaiju and like really big monsters and stuff. I mean, yeah, granted the Rock isn't in it, but I mean, it looks like a. Oh, let me see if I can do this.
Granted, the Rock isn't in it. Like,
well, yeah, he was in that. What movie was he in? A Rampage. All right, here we go.
yeah.
Let me do, what is it? Control. Boop boop. Nope. This one. Yeah, I mean, look at that screenshot. Godzilla and King Kong fighting on top of an aircraft carrier. Does that
That's
not
pretty
get you excited? Yeah, I mean that is pretty dope.
I want to watch the trailer. Play the trailer, dude.
No, you can look. All right, you can look it up on your own time.
No,
3 minutes.
Play the
3
trailer.
minutes.
We don't have to cut in 3 minutes.
Bro, 3 minutes. All right. Anyways, Godzilla vs. King Kong, a lot of hype over it. The new generation of Godzilla is actually getting some more traction, but everybody since the first one came out was like Godzilla versus King Kong. You have the OG versus the OG. They wanted to see this fight for the longest time. And now they actually get the fight. And yeah, there's some backstory on it, on some other some other stuff. They said Gojira is actually the main villain, but who really cares? They just want to see King Kong versus Godzilla. They just want to see like two big animals fight against each other.
So what you're saying is we're gonna talk more on this next week.
I guess until you do your research and Niko does his research, and if Chey would be so lucky, even though it is so late, we'll do her research.
All right, I'm gonna. So yeah, we'll talk more on this next week. But either
Sounds
way,
good.
So what we need to do is we need to push. So there was that comedy, Last Comic Standing, with Redneck Pimp.
Okay.
It's like a $50 entry fee, and they're looking for judges and they're looking for comics, and winner takes half the pot. And Warrior Fest.
Can I just like get hammered and just go on stage and just like maybe just like rip off of somebody? Is there like a roast battle? Oh, roast battle would be amazing.
Perhaps it would be. So there's that. We also have to, again, thank State of Mind for allowing us to use their song Can't Stop Me for our intro. And oh
wait. So Last Comic Standing, when is that?
Hell if I know.
All right, so you know a thing is happening, but you know when it's happening. When's Warrior Fest happening?
Veterans Day weekend.
Well, that's a long time. All right.
Yeah.
Any other shout outs?
No. Do you have
Well,
any?
I have one. To
right.
all the beautiful people that have decided to stick around for this show. And I would say that Godzilla is a sea creature, not a land creature, April.
Yes.
Just check in the comments.
I agree.
Yeah. And hopefully we catch you guys next week.
Oh shit.